Hiya, welcome back to the school garden where we have been doing our annual potato planting competition. There we are. So there's a bag full of, or a pot full of compost and potatoes for each of the classes, and I've got a spare one here, which I thought I'd just show you how we plant up a small bag or pot of potatoes that you could grow on your patio, on your doorstep, anywhere in the garden really. And we've done this for a number of years, and you can get really quite a good crop from a small bag like this. So I'm going to put five potatoes in here. You can see that I've got one in there already. It's actually a good one there with some nice shoots on there. Can you see them? Just there and there. Yeah, they're nice. This one's probably started to shoot a bit too much. You can see the roots there, but actually he's going to grow fine. It's been a difficult year this year because of the lockdown here in South Wales. We haven't been able to get hold of the seed potatoes for, as early as we would normally. So I'm doing this in the last day or two of March, and we're putting these seed potatoes. I'm going to put 5 in the pot, and we're putting them in quite near the bottom. You can see that I've rolled the top of the bag down, and there's only a couple of inches of compost there, because we want to encourage long shoots. So as we plant these, we'll cover them with some compost, and then as these potatoes grow and they break through the compost, we'll add some more compost, and then when they grow through again, we'll add some more compost, and we'll have to roll up the sides of the bag. So that means we're going to bury a good portion of the stem beneath the ground, and it's that buried piece of stem just above the seed potato, in this kind of area here, that produces the seed potatoes, which are, sorry, the baby potatoes, which is what we want. If you planted them at the top, all the potatoes would be above the compost, which you don't want, because they turn green then and you can't eat them. So we need to find a way to it's called earthing up. So the farmers, when they grow potatoes, they plant a field and then they go through and they chuck the soil on top of the ground where the seed potatoes are, so there's a mound of soil for them to grow through. Incidentally, this is a variety of potato called Charlotte, which is one of the most popular ones here in South Wales. Lovely flavour. It's one that you can pick kind of, I don't know, July time, midsummer, and have it as a nice kind of summer salad potato, or just as a boiled potato. Gorgeous. I can almost taste it now. Get that butter ready. So let's get the other 3 potatoes in. Some nice shoots there. It's 1, 2, 3. They're coming to take me away by the sounds of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we are. So now we need to cover them with some more compost. There we are. We're doing this, as I say, at the end of March, and there's still a good chance that we'll have at least ground frosts, light frosts here for the next month or so. So putting this a good layer of compost on top here will help insulate those new shoots from any cold nights, any frost. Now that I've got that on there, I'm just going to put a little sprinkle of fertiliser on there. This is organic potato fertiliser, so this will give them a boost, and I would imagine the nutrient mix in there, rather than being high in nitrogen, will be high in potash, maybe phosphates, to not encourage so much leaf, but encourage more of those side shoots with potatoes on, and more of those lovely tasty Charlottes for us to eat in the summer. So yeah, try and get potato fertiliser if you can. It's not always easy to get hold of, but I'm just going to cover a little bit more compost on there to cover that fertiliser. We may well give them a drink, because they forecast a dry week, a little sprinkle from a watering can. But generally here in Wales anyway, the weather normally provides enough rain for the first month or so, and then we'll keep on topping up the compost as the shoots come through. We'll put some more compost on top, wait another week or two, more compost on top, until we get probably to about here somewhere, about 2/3 of the way up the bag, and that will probably be enough compost then. And then the leaves, will just let them grow up over the top. They can get a bit messy. You might want to consider like a bamboo cane or something like that to hold up the leaves if they get a bit messy, and that enables you to get the water into the into the roots there. So when we get to, normally I would say kind of by the end of May at the latest, they'll be to the top of the bag and growing over, and that's when they will start to form the potatoes underneath. And of course that means they'll need a lot more water, because basically the difference between a tiddler of a potato and a big boy is how much water you pump into it. So you need to pump those potatoes full of water so that you get a nice crop. Well, that's the first step anyway, and we'll keep you posted on how we get on. Get out there quick and grow your own potato. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I should have said, in the words of Lieutenant Commando, just one more thing. If you're doing this at home and they forecast some frosts, some quite hard frosts, well, you can either take the pot inside into a little shed or a greenhouse, or if you can't do that, what you could do is fold over the top of the polythene and maybe put a pot on top, just to give it a bit of protection over a cold night. If the plants are growing too tall, then you won't be able to do that. You can get frost protection fleece at your local garden centre, which you could then drape over the top to help protect them, or as I say, take it into a greenhouse or a shed overnight. Generally you find though that the more you go through spring, the lighter the frosts become, and it becomes less and less of a concern. Hope that helps. Good luck, let us know how you get on.